Hi, my name is Sandra and I'm 28 and I quit my job. Cheers. And so I worked in customer service and I wasn't happy anymore, so I quit. And there's a lot of reasons why I quit my job. Um, Main reasons was I was very stressed, I was burnt out, and I was severely underpaid. And also, I really didn't like my job. And I also really want to use my degree that I have. I have a degree in history and a minor in media science, and I would love a job that uses my skills in that. It's not to be directly in that field, but you know, something where I use the skills I've learned. That would be nice. Some might ask why I didn't get a new job before I quit my old one. And the answer is simple. I didn't have time. And that might sound strange, but um, in the last year, I've had this pressure in my chest every day, mostly, or almost every day. Um, when I went to work and thought about going to work, this pressure would come, and I would get headaches and migraine before work, during work, and after. And I would be so unhappy. I I think last half year I was getting depressed, and maybe not full blown depression, but I was afraid that I was going to get there, and people around me starting to get worried, and honestly, so was I. I was worried about myself, my health, and my future because I couldn't really picture it. Like, I didn't want to take any big steps in any direction because I didn't feel like this was my life. I kind of felt like stuck in like this rut that, well, not only the job, but mostly the job created for me. I didn't have any energy or free time. Really, I tried to see friends as much as I could, but that came at a cost to everything else in my life. Um, so, yeah, I I couldn't wait. I tried to apply to jobs while I worked. So in the evening when I came home, sometimes in the weekends. But also, I was just so tired, so exhausted all the time, headaches, and no real hope that it would get better. So to be honest, I don't think that was my best work in those applications. I don't think it was my best, and I don't really blame anybody for not getting back to me on those. So I just took matters in my own hands and thought I need time to heal, and also time to actually pour my effort into getting a new job. And I thought, why not document this journey? Because I've always been interested in filming, and it's part of my degree, and I really want to hone those skills more, just be more comfortable in front of a camera, which could be useful for a job, and also just having a little fun with this, in this journey, getting back to what I like to do and try something new, like filming, and other things like reading. Reading really saved me for the last 2 years. I love reading and I love to talk about books and reading, so now I don't have to make my friends suffer. Now I can just post it here. So maybe you would like to see that as well. I'm also, of course, gonna try new things. Like, I really would like to paint. So start painting and different kind of painting and drawing again, and sewing, sewing my own stuff, all those different kinds, getting more active. being more outside, going for walks, all that lovely stuff I never had time for, or energy, or space for in my life. And I would like to take you with me. Anybody who's watching, if anybody's watching at all, anybody felt like they've been in a rut or still in there, and taking you on this journey of me hopefully getting a job this year, maybe, but also just finding out what I like to do again. So if that sounds interesting to you, I would love you to follow along on this journey and make me feel less alone, I think, in this, and hopefully it'll be interesting and fun for all of us. And yeah, I hope to see you in my next video, and until then, I wish you a really great day, and cheers!